We've reached the final week of the regular season. The Jets look to sweep the Bills for the first time since 2016. It's New York and Buffalo in Week 18. And the action heads your way next.
We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Bill Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the New York Jets. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point, but boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And leading him out from UNC in his 5th season, it's Mitchell Trubisky.
Well, he certainly had his ups and downs since being the 2nd overall selection back in 2017. But when he's on, Mitchell Trubisky shows all the attributes you're looking for in a quarterback. Big arm, excellent legs for mobility. His key, being consistent.
On first down, Trubisky. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Trubisky will throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Throws through, and now a crease. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A big gain there for the Bills. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy is made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Now Trubisky. This ball complete to the tight end, Sweeney. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. These two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the Bills winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here in Buffalo. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now it's Trubisky. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
I'm I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the give, this is Singletary. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 2nd down and 7. Here's Trubisky to throw. That's complete to Davis. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
And oftentimes we think about statement drives in the second halves of games, especially in the 4th quarter. But here, it's happening early, a definite statement. They've held on to the ball for a healthy portion of this 1st quarter already. And now after that completion, they're set up 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Now Trubisky to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. On the give, this is Moss. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year, 10th overall. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him going.
It certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Let's go.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led by the number 2 overall pick in April's draft from BYU, the rookie Zach Wilson.
And what was really attractive about Zach Wilson coming out of college, coming out of BYU, his ability to create and make plays when many people thought they didn't exist. But what's been even better is watch him improve in the pocket, able to hit the back foot, make the right read, and the right throws.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. So, Charles, we have reached the end here of a long season, Week 18, which we don't say very often, although this is not the first Week 18 that the NFL has ever seen.
Not at all, and Brandon, some of the people might be a little bit too young to remember, but back in 1993, the league experimented with giving teams 2 open weeks for the year. And we also saw at Week 18 when the league was on pause for a few weeks in 2001 following the attacks on September 11th.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And from down in Miami, an update. The Patriots have jumped out to an early lead over Miami. first quarter touchdown there. Singletary to get the drive started. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Flushed out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. On the handoff, it's Singletary. A pretty nice, strong run, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30.
Jamie Sherwood there to make the stop.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal.
This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash.
The kick by Bass is good.
And the lead moves to 10-zip.
So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here that add to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go!
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. Tried to drop it in there, but it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Bills are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen has been pretty sensational.
Buffalo offense back out ready to go.
They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll run here with Singletary. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. Now it's Trubisky. And this one caught by Beasley. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Jets will take over 1st and 10. New York ready to go again offensively. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Jets.
Nothing the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Wilson. Able to connect with Mims. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Wilson. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Yeah, this place has notoriously never been kind to visiting field goal kickers. You get those wins that really whip through the inner bowl, not to mention the urban legends about stadium workers opening and closing the tunnel doors. But for whatever reason, this one winds up off target.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. The Bills on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt, and this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Zach Wilson and the Jet offense set to take over here. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. Touchdown, Jets! Michael Carter, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run. That means the offense has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands of their guy out of the backfield. Find open space, let him run, and big things can happen, and they did right there.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just 1 play resulting in the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Pettis now on the return.
Come on, fellas. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Trubisky escaping the pressure right. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Well, you don't expect too many quarterbacks to be adept at breaking away from would-be tacklers, but this is uncommonly good right here as he's able to get away.
Yeah, and at the risk of sounding just a little bit trite, this is just a tackle that needs to be made. It's one thing when you've got a bruising 230-pound running back coming your way, but when it's a quarterback who's running for his life, your teammates will tell you, you've got to get him on the ground.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Flush to his right, and he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, Michael Carter and the Jets offense ready to get back to work.
He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way.
Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis.
Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. They'll run on first down with Singletary. He doesn't find a ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. Here's Trubisky. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
On first down, Singletary. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. On the ground, it's Singletary. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Zach Wilson and the Jet offense set to take over here. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense. Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Wilson. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They go play action with Wilson. A throw to the flat for Carter. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. To throw again is Wilson. Got a man. It's Mims. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Throwing again here, Wilson. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd down and goal. Wilson. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Jerry Hughes. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Pettis now on the return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Buffalo offense and Devin Singletary heading back out there. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Play action. It's Trubisky. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Trubisky will throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now it's Trubisky. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Trubisky to throw. Completes it to Davis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Trubisky to throw again. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Trubisky to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now Trubisky. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is out of bounds here. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. Throwing here, Trubisky. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. The kick by Bass is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park, where the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start down in the Sunshine State, an AFC East matchup between New England and Miami. And it's the Patriots leading that one in the second quarter. Mac Jones has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we'll keep the Florida theme going as we head north to check on the Jags at home in Jacksonville. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. 3 touchdown passes there for Trevor Lawrence. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And that matchup all even in their battle with the Chicago Bears. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Jets. And despite the fact that they're down on the scoreboard, they were able to have some success throwing the football in that opening half. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they were even better throwing the football. Lots of open receivers to choose from, and you can...
We now proceed to the start of the second half. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. That's caught right side by Mims. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. They go play action now. Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. Play action. Now Wilson. Staying on his feet. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Down at the 31. Wilson will throw again. And he slings one that's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. They go play action with Trubisky. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run on first down. Singletary. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They go right back to Singletary. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 67 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking on the perimeter has to take place downfield too.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Trubisky now on the keeper. And he gets it down to the 32. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a third down. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And he finds Beasley, complete. Touchdown, Bills! Cole Beasley, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Now Trubisky, they're going to throw for it. That's caught. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Taken in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. Carter once more. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run with Carter. And now Carter going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for New York. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 96 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Here's Trubisky. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On first down, Singletary, and he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Singletary again, and he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. They'll try and run for this with Moss, and able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Trubisky's throw caught by Sanders. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
I know they don't like to hear it when they get to a certain age, but then you have to start to use your skills, your wiles, right? Your mind to beat guys to the football. And getting your toes tapped in bounds definitely qualifies as that, doesn't it?
The veteran showing he still has the agility. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28. Play action. Now Trubisky. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They run here with Singletary. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now it's Trubisky. Sanders got it. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit, being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Wilson. They will find Davis. That's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here's Wilson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Going for it. It's Carter. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Wilson. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with it defensively. And it'll bring up second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. On third down, Wilson. And he's got him in, Corey Davis. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Keeps himself upright. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Mario Addison able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. A throw to the flat for Carter. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The Jets on third down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. They'll run on first down. Singletary. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 4. On the give, this is Singletary. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 121 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On first down, Singletary. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd and 8. Now a run with Singletary. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. They're going to run for it. It's Moss. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. And he fires one incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Wilson. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. And now Sean McDermott will throw out the challenge flag. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again here, Wilson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a big play that time by the Jets. Now Wilson on 1st down. Fighting to stay upright. And a big loss here as he's taken down. A.J. Epinesa in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. On 2nd and a long way to go. Wilson. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. But now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A crazy sequence here. A huge game that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Singletary to get the drive started. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Singletary, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. On 3rd down, Trubisky. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished.